Alright guys, today we're back with another video. Today I'm going to be continuing modding my Amiet. And yeah, I finally got the bars on. I just had to buy a new stem. So it'll be the second time we return this piece of junky. It's really not their fault, it's my fault, but the actual piece of junky is these, because they said they would fit like and make it tighter, but they didn't, and they kept slipping, so you know. And then, you know, since I'm getting a new headlight, we're gonna throw this old big one out. So now it looks way cleaner up front. We're just gonna have a little Baja like up here, or like somewhere over here, maybe here. I don't know. But it looks way cleaner now. So yeah, this is part 2. Let's get into it. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting a new seat cover. So we're going to take the brown off, and we're going to staple that onto that. So we're going to take that seat off. To do that, you're going to need that. And then to take the brown seat cover off, you're going to need a screwdriver. Got me a pretty big screwdriver because, you know, bigger's better. And staple gun. Doesn't really matter what kind of staples. It's just staple gun. To staple the seat in. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to be taking this bolt and this bolt off. I hope you can see those. But yeah, we're just gonna be taking this and taking them off so then we can take this off. Alright guys, so those are the 2 bolts that came out from there and there. So, let me try to give you a quick view. Oh yeah, those 2 bolts are the ones you need to take out. And then we're gonna go to the front and take out that bolt and that bolt. So like right there. Alright, so I just took those 2 bolts off, and the seat won't come off or move. So I just realized there might be more bolts. Yeah, 2 more bolts. None back there though. Also, all these wires are here because, like, you know, I've got my underglow. Yeah, that. Those are what those are for, and like got some under there too. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back to work on those. Okay, so I finally got the 2 bolts off here and there. So now it's the big reveal. Oh, there's the back. Why is the front not coming off? Oh, because of the back. Oh! There, all the wires off. And there is the seat. It's a interesting flame. Oil. I thought there was supposed to be like, where is the controller on this bike then? So confused. Maybe no. Where would the controller be? It's not under, like, there. I thought the controller was supposed to be like here. I don't see any controller on the seat because there weren't any wires there. That's weird. But we are now going to pull the staples out with big boy screwdriver. First one. Ooh, I almost cooked my phone there. Let me go get some pliers. These should work.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Maybe the pliers will work better instead of using the screwdriver. That's one. Let's put them there. Oh yeah, that works. Alright, so basically, you just get the pliers under there, and then squeeze and just pull off. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I've taken all of the staples out with the nail nose pliers. It's kind of what it looks like now. So now we're gonna do something like this, and then like this, pull it all off. Wicked Witch.
The marble flip it around, wicked witch.
Ooh. Just like what we did to the other handlebars. Get out of here. This is like nice foam. Like, ooh, sitting on it. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so that's that. Now I'm going to get the staple gun and this seat cover. Alright, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Alright, hang on. I'm going to set the phone down and try to get this on, and then I'll show you guys how I did it. Alright guys, so now I got the seat cover on, or not with staples yet, but I've got it pretty much all the way on. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I basically just it kind of just fit the seat, so I pulled it over, and then I just got everything over the edges. So now what you want to do is you want to take your staple gun and you want to pull this, the top part of it, tight, and then you want to staple it there. Alright, hang on. Let me do this on the ground. Shirt got caught. Alright, hang on, let me make sure you guys can see that. Alright. You can see that, right? Alright, there you go. Alright, so what you do, tight. And then you basically just go like this and staple that there. Kinda did it right. Let me do another one here. Alright, there, that's a better one. What you can see, I got the 2 staples in there. So, because now we're gonna be pulling from the front and then to the back. Alright, so now we're gonna go around this, like over here and right there. Well, actually, let's get one over here first. Yeah, right there. I think that's secure. All right, let me get another one here. All right, and make sure you're being safe with this. You don't want to staple yourself.
We believe there are 2 basic ways to perform a task: the wrong way and the right way. When you perform a task the wrong way, it is dangerous, unprofessional, and can be life-threatening. But if you perform a task the right way in the workplace, it is efficient, safe, and meets with industry standards.
All right, so now we're gonna pull down on the back so that's tight. And I'm just gonna get a few staples back here. All right, that's one. And I'm gonna get one on the corner. That's 2. All right. Oh, I kind of missed. All right, there, that's good. And then there you go there. And then there. All right. So that's the front and the back done. So now, you want to go in a zigzag pattern. So you want to like pull over here, pull it super tight, and then I'm just gonna get one here. There's one. Just hold it there, and then pull super tight. And then another one there. All right. So now, kind of want to just take it like this, and keep pulling tight, and stapling. Alright, and then that's pretty good so far. Pull tight. There you go there. Pull tight. There you go, there. Let me just go ahead and put one there. Then let's do the other side again. And then also, like, ow, that hurt. Sometimes if the staples are too long, they'll like poke through, and you need to like sand them down. So yeah, because they're really sharp. And then there. There. Alright, let me get this side again. Get tight. There, that's one there. Alright, and I'm gonna get one here. And make sure you get all this tight so then there aren't any like loose parts. Like this is pretty good right now. I'm gonna do a few more just to make sure it's all the way on there. And you don't need to do as many that I've done. I'm just doing this so then it's really on there. Alright, last one. Maybe not. Maybe one more. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, and then go around the edges and feel like there's a pokey part, there's a pokey part. And then go around, there's another one. There's another one. There's one. But like, yeah, just go around the edges. Don't like hurt yourself. Just go softly. Oh, there's one. And then there's one. There are two there, but those won't hurt because I don't feel this. But yeah, that's how you do this. And then yeah, you can just cover like the pokey parts with electrical tape. That'll probably work. All right, but that's how to install a seat cover for your Amiet. This one I got off Amazon because this was the only one that that was available, but they're super expensive. This was like $54, but no, you gotta pay. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna do another part, but there will definitely be next week another like part 3 of modding my bike. So see you guys.